Okay, shalom, shalom. Kwam Yasha'Allah. Koholo Yamla Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushai, Bahashim Rekahakodash. Double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well, that by the Spirit taught us His beautiful truth. Just want to say the water to all the H.I.M and Akwaf. That's out here sincerely keeping the laws, the statutes, and commandments of Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai to the best of their ability. This is Hanan Nawah, just coming at you with another quick lesson. Praying that it's edifying by the Spirit. Just wanted to, tap the record button real quick. I'm driving, so I'll, just be roughly paraphrasing scriptures. But this article is from the Hill. Firestorm erupts over requiring women to sign up for the military draft. So I know some of you may have been hearing about this. Brother's been doing lessons on it, and I've done lessons on it actually too. But seeing this particular article and going into the comment board is what I really want to touch on, as far as like the division that you have going on in this country. Matthew 12:25 talks about a house divided or a kingdom divided cannot stand, roughly paraphrasing. And you can clearly see that in this article, when you go into the comments, because all the comments is pretty much guys, men talking shit about women should be going to the draft. They should be drafted. This is the mindset. This is the pretty much overall, for lack of better terms, this is the hatred that men have for women in America right now. Because men have been fucked over in this place, really, in reality. You know what I'm saying? Because women are above the men. And the scriptures talks about the Lord would do a new thing in the earth where a woman will surpass a man. And, roughly paraphrasing that, but that's the case. So the men are like, well, all right. They've been talking about equality. They've been talking about, and see, another thing too is, like, for instance, they even tried to use in the story talking about Trump, as far as like transgender men or men transitioning into women, and women, participating in women's sports and beating the shit out of them. So they trying to use that. But one thing you notice is, see, men, they'll transition to women and they winning. But you don't see no women transitioning into men and going into the men's sports and dominating. Why? Because the women are the weaker vessel and they don't have no business in no military anyway. And then as I'm reading through the article, they talking about, women already serve in the military, but it's not necessary that we put them on the front line. Well, why wouldn't you not put them on the front line? They're equal, right? See, Americans are very hypocritical and just dumb. That's why the scriptures talks about base men. The Lord, let me see if I can get this. I'm kind of driving kind of slow. I don't want to kind of ride through a park right now. So at the plantation though, but let's get this Daniel 4:17. Because Esau dumb as hell, man. And you know what? Because it's the Republicans. The Republicans are really fighting against this. They're the ones that saying no, not sending our daughters to the military. Like, well, why the fuck not? They equal. They out here making equal pay. They out here in men's positions. They're police officers. They're firefighters and shit. They're doing construction. Why not? Put them on the front line. But you got the Republicans. See, the Republicans, you know who they're talking about? They're talking about their lily white, and they're not actually white. We say so-called white because they're actually pinkish to reddish in color. But they're talking about their blonde-haired, blue-eyed little daughters. That's who they talking about. They don't give a shit about you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans going. They'll put y'all asses right on the front line. I say put them on the front line and let them twerk. Maybe they'll get throw the attention off of the opposing soldiers. Put them on the front line, let them twerk on them tight ass fatigue pants. You see them on TikTok anyway. Military women on TikTok bouncing their ass. So put them on the front line and let them bounce their asses. Maybe they can, throw the attention of the opposing soldiers off. You see, but let's get this real quick. Daniel 4:17. The matter is by the decree of the watchers, and the demand by the word of the Holy One, of the holy ones, to the intent that the living may know that the Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men, and giveth it to whomsoever he will, and set it up over it the basis of men. The so-called white man is the basis of all races of people, man, and he's running the earth. This place is all out of whack. America is the source of all wickedness on the planet, man. This is the virgin daughter of Babylon. This is Babylon the Great. This man has created a situation in the earth, man, where nobody will survive if this motherfucker continue to rule for another 20 years. Nothing will survive, man. The only people that you hear talking about nuclear war has been so-called white people. These people have, so we know that the earth is given into the hand of the wicked because they're the ones that's in a position to say, oh, well, we'll nuke your ass. You know, dusty ass Edomite right now. Anyway, but this is who they're talking about, man. They see this, you know. And then you got the Israelis over there. They have mandatory 2 years. So it's women in their military over there, which is not biblical. That's how you know they're not the people as well. Nowhere in the scriptures are you going to see Israelites had their women in the battlefield. It's not. That's not. No, they had nothing to do with anything warlike. They were there to soothe their men if they caught a break and got a break to go home or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Taking care of the children. It wasn't on the damn battlefield. Let me enlist. But that shows you how crazy this motherfucker is. He wants to draft the women. But I say, hey, this is America. You women have fallen for the feminism thing. I mean, shit, if they draft you, you just gotta go. But now they talking about not they don't want to bring it to the Senate floor. But so I guess you know, but men, I'm telling you, these comments, these men are with you women going to the military. And you know a lot of them probably just ass hurt, probably, you know, done went through some baby mama drama, you know, don't like their, you know, ex-girlfriend or some shit. Or, you know, just the attitudes that men get when you generally walk into a place of business. Women just they just they just look at you like you fucking nothing, and especially the so-called black man. Oh my goodness, so-called black man got it the worst. And so you hard ass so-called black women, you grabbing on imaginary rods. You LGBTQ ones, y'all should definitely want to go. I don't see why you wouldn't want to go. You should go improve yourself. You know, you got that hard ass walk, that deep ass voice. You getting hormones, you growing beards. I work with an Edomite at the job and shit. Well, I don't know, work directly with him, but you know what I'm saying. I have been seeing this, seeing her for quite some time. I was like, yeah, she kind of manly. Hadn't seen her in a while. Just seen her the other day in the cafeteria. The bitch had a full beard, bigger than mine, damn near. I'm like, golly, she wasn't a bad looking, cute little, little blonde, so to speak. I seen that bitch, man. I hadn't seen her in a few months. I just seen her the other day. That bitch was in there, man. You'd have thought she was a straight up man. That bitch had done grew a beard, man, through the hormone pills and all that. So why they not enlisting? Why don't you guys want to go? You know, you Secure Richardsons. Brittany Griners, and they gonna, hey, them you WNBA chicks. They gonna definitely be on your heels. Caitlin Clarks, man. You damn Angel Reese's. Where y'all at? They already see y'all athletic. Y'all in shape already. You swimmers, you divers, you know. And women stay in the gym. Shit, women in the gym, shit, more than men now. The women in the gym, you can clearly see they in shape. So that's half the battle. Shit, you know what I'm saying? At least they can run a mile or two. I see chicks running through the park all the time. Bitches say, motherfuckers run 5, 6, 7, 10 miles, man, like it's nothing. Won't even break a sweat. Not breathing hard, nothing. So what's up? You got women out here, they carrying guns, they CPL carriers and shit like that. They hitting the range. They already know how to shoot, so why not put their asses on the front line? And see, it's really a slap in the face. This is the Lord, exposing you so-called white people, man, for to be the bases of men, because y'all are base people. Only a base people would think that way. Only a base people would even, to begin with, go with feminism. Here you go, now your woman taking you to court and taking half your shit. You can barely get a cooked meal. Everything you eating is out of the microwave. You see what I'm saying? Used to be able to get yeah, now you picking through the laundry to see what's not the dirtiest to put on and shit. Before you had clean laundry, you know, house was clean. Those days are over with. But guess what? A lot of these women, man, they gonna try and get pregnant. They gonna fool some guy into impregnating them. It's almost like people that come to America and they get these visas, and then just when they're about to be deported, you know what I'm saying? To keep from getting deported, they try and run across, a guy or a woman to marry, so they can, become legal, immigrants, so to speak, through marriage. That's pretty much what a lot of women are about to do. They're gonna be out here trying to get pregnant, you know. Oh, I'm pregnant, I can't go. You just never know. Esau might still send you. And then at the same time, too, guess what? Shit, if they draft these women into this military, because there's all kinds of sexual misconduct that goes on in the military anyway. But these damn chicks to the army, man, it's gonna be a bunch of them getting pregnant. It's gonna be a bunch of fucking adultery, right? They're gonna have to give them birth control. It's gonna be a lot of damn diseases, STDs and shit. It's gonna be a smorgasbord for nastiness. Women and men don't go together when it comes to fucking war, man. But guess what? Esau don't care, man. Esau, hey, this dude he does it all, man. This dude is wicked as hell. He's wicked as hell, man. And I'm telling you, these comments, matter of fact, since I'm at this light, let me get this one scripture. These comments, these dudes is in here like, nope, y'all asked for it. That's most of the comments. I'm like, damn, y'all don't care? Golly, I mean, we understand what happened, but damn, hey, these men are bitter as hell about women being on top of them, man. Matthew 12:25, and Yahweh knew their thoughts and said unto them, every kingdom divided against itself is brought to desolation, and every city or house divided against itself shall not stand. And if Satan cast out Satan, he is divided against himself, how shall then his kingdom stand? All right? So this place is divided, man. The family is divided in the households. The nation is divided. You got blue states, red states. You got LGBTQ against the heterosexuals. You got the children against the parents. You got the blacks against the whites. You know what I'm saying? And I was just riding through a Ishmaelite neighborhood just now. Them Arabs or whatever. And they got some, they women in shape too. You see them. They'll have that goddamn H.I.M on, but they'll have on them leggings showing all that ass. But what about them? See, that's when, you get to thinking about it. You're not about to see no so-called American Chinese women that have been here all their life. They've never been to China. They grew up here. They're not drafted. Imagine the so-called Chinese woman or Japanese woman or Arab woman or, Cambodians, Filipinos, whatever the case of, they're not going to be concerned with them entering into no draft. You know who they want? You so-called blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans. They'll throw y'all asses right out there like it's nothing. And if there's some white women, so-called white women in the military, they're going to be somewhere safe, tucked away. They're not going on the front line. They're going to be somewhere doing some secretarial work or some shit. Some paperwork, man. Or jugging a damn needle in your ass, you know what I'm saying? Giving you the latest Boost Mobile. So this place is through, man. This place is through. And where are the women? Why aren't you women? You women should be You should be marching over this. You should be marching and saying, yes, we deserve to go to the military and do exactly what the men do. Same way you march for abortions. I think you should be out there marching. But see that double standard? See how it goes when when it's not beneficial to the woman? This is what goes down. Look at me. Now they want to get prissy, but they still headstrong as hell. Still proud as hell. I don't cook. I don't clean. Be bragging about shit like that. Well, all right. Well, okay. Well, hey, you ain't gonna need to cook or clean. The so-called white man, he'll handle all that. You know, he got your food in the mess hall. Only thing you have to do is make up your little cot, your bunk. They might have your ass in there scrubbing some with a with a toothbrush though. You just never know, man. You know what I'm saying? So I'm at my location, man. I just wanted to chop it up on this real quick, man. Hey, the division is real. That's how we know that America is truly falling. The division in this place is real, man, and it's not coming back. The morale is down. People are just degenerates. Motherfuckers is stressed. They don't know where their neck's coming from. Motherfuckers is on drugs. That's the reason why they're going to have to do a draft. They're going to have to try and at least get somebody, even though you may not meet the total requirements. But some of these motherfuckers, man, hey, there'll be no use of trying to scoop up some of these damn drug heads to try. What you going to do? Try and clean them up while they going into withdrawals and shit. Some of them too goddamn big, too fat, too obese, lazy as hell. Can barely get into a vehicle. Can barely walk a flight of stairs. Come on, man. Anyway, with that, I pray that the lesson was edifying. Kwame Shalom. Bible.